everyone, so I'm back with a new tutorial and I've missed you all so much, and this is the look right here. So we're doing a glam Christmas makeup, so if you'd like to see how I got this look, then please keep on watching. So to start, I've got my MAC paint pot in the shade Soft Ochre, and I'm just taking that across my lid and up to my brow bone on my ring finger. And then I've got Makeup Geek's eyeshadow in the shade Creme Brulee, which is a really nice soft brown shade. And I'm going to use that as my transitional colour, and I'm putting that through the crease and a bit above it. Then I've got MAC's eyeshadow in the shade Saddle, and on a pencil brush I'm just going to take that on the inner and outer corners, being really precise where I place it, which is why I've chosen to use this brush. Then I've got MAC's Ground Brown, I think it is, and I'm just placing it above the other colour that I've put on already. Wow, I'm getting tongue-tied already. So yeah, just putting it over the top just to deepen up and darken those areas. And then taking a fluffy blending brush, I'm just going to soften up those edges and blend the two colours together. And I'm just going to make the colours join up slightly in the middle as well. And then I'm taking Red Brick, also by MAC, and I'm just placing that over the top of the shadows that I've already put down. And this is just going to change up the colour of the brown tones that we've already got going on and just brighten it up a little bit. It won't make a massive difference, but it is just a nice little bit of pop of colour, and you'll see it come through the shadows really, really nicely. Then just taking your favourite gold shadow, I've got Woodwinked by MAC. You're just placing that right in the centre of the lid where we've left a gap, and this is really going to help open up the eyes and also just bring a nice festive feel to the eye look. And then just going back into the darker brown eyeshadow that we used earlier, just to blend out those edges of the gold eyeshadow. Moving on to the brow bone, I've got Brulee by MAC, which is a really lovely matte creamy eyeshadow, and I really want to keep it matte so that we have all the focus on the centre of the eyelid where it's really nice and shimmery with a lovely pop of gold eyeshadow and glitter, which you will see in a second. So yeah, I've got my MAC gold glitter and some duo adhesive to stick that down, and just on a synthetic brush I'm just laying down the glue first onto the centre of my eyelid. And here comes the fun part, where you get to pat down the glitter over the top of the gold shadow where you've placed the glue already, and it just really, really pulls the look together, and it just looks so festive, so it's perfect for this time of year. Then I'm just going to take a makeup wipe just to clean up the edges of my eye makeup. And then moving on to the face, I've got my MAC Strobe Cream and my Illamasqua Skin Based Foundation. And I'm just going to mix the two together because I really want a dewy, fresh makeup look. So that is why I've added the Strobe Cream into my foundation. And I'm just buffing and blending this all into my skin in round circular motions, and in areas where I feel like I may need more coverage, I'm stippling over those areas. Next is my favourite bit, which is covering up my horrible dark circles, and I forgot to include the clip of what I'm using. It's my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which is going underneath my eyes, and then I'm using my MAC Prep and Prime highlighter pen in the shade Light Boost over the top of that. And then I'm using the same pen to highlight my forehead, down the centre of my nose, underneath my cheekbones, and also on my cupid's bow and chin, and this is really going to help accentuate the contour that we will put in later. Now obviously you are not party ready looking like this, so it does need to be blended out, and I'm using my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge to do this, and it is damp, and this will just help blend it really nicely into the skin, and I love using this method because it just makes it look so seamless. And then you do need to set all of this, so of course I'm using my Ben Nye banana powder to do so, and I'm just going to pat over all the highlighted areas to set it all in place, and as I said, to keep it highlighted. Guys, please keep in mind, if you can't use the exact same products, just be inspired by this makeup and just use what you've got. Now, no Christmas glamour look would be complete without some lashes, so I've got my Girls with Attitude lashes, and these are really similar to the Ardell Demi Wispies, just as easy to use, just as comfortable. I absolutely love them. I didn't even need to trim them, they were the perfect size. I'm just popping them really, really close to my lash line, as I'm not actually wearing eyeliner for this makeup look, so yeah, make sure they're close to your lashes. Also, I have popped on mascara on my lower lashes as well, just to open up the eyes a little bit more. Then to move on to contouring, I've got my Sculpt powder by MAC, and this is a pro product, so you can get it online or from a pro store, and I just love, love, love using this to contour because it's kind of like a grey toned contour shade, if you know what I mean. So it's really good for adding shadow and creating depth in the face, which is exactly what we want to do when we contour. I am using an eyeshadow blending brush to do this, just to get a bit more precision when contouring. And then to warm up that contour, I'm going to use my Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess in the shade D. As I said, to warm up the contour and just to put a little bit of colour into my face. Then moving on to blusher, I've got my very well loved blusher, Peaches by MAC. And I'm just running this over the area where I've contoured, again to put colour back into my face. And I just love, love, love this blusher. It's my go-to everyday blusher. I can't get enough of it. As you can tell, I've hit pan massively. Moving on to highlighter, I've got my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal and my NARS Albatross highlighter, and I'm running that over the top of my cheekbones, slightly down the centre of my nose and on my forehead, on my Cupid's bow and on my chin, and these are just areas that we want to keep highlighted. I love these two highlighters together. It's my favourite combination. You obviously don't have to use both, you can just stick to one if you like. Moving back onto the eyes, I've got Swiss Chocolate by MAC, and I'm just running that on my lower lash line with a pencil brush, and this is kind of like a reddy toned brown, so I think it complements the look and the eyes really, really well. As it is a glam Christmas makeup look, we are going to go for a bold lip, so I'm just lining the lips with MAC's lip pencil in the shade Night Moth, and then we're just going to colour in the corners of our lips with the same pencil. And as it is the festive season, we're going to stick to a red lipstick, and I've got MAC's Ruby Woo lipstick, and we're just going to run that over our lips and blend, blend, blend the lip liner and the lipstick all together. So as you can see, I'm just taking the pencil again around the lip line just to clean up and sharpen it up a little bit, and also using a darker lip liner with a lighter lipstick in the centre really helps you to get fuller looking lips. And finally for the hair, for once it is straight, so I thought I'd give it a really sleek look by tucking the front bits behind my ears and giving it a really glamorous feel. But this, guys, is the finished look. I really, really hope you liked it. If you don't want to do a bold lip, you really don't have to. Nude lips work perfectly with this look too. I did put a picture on my Instagram with nude lips, so go and check it out. But if you did like it, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below letting me know what you think. Have a very, very Merry Christmas, guys. I hope you have a great holidays. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!